Trust. Trust in our economic system and the genius and hard work of our citizens beyond the mandate and control of government. You don't need to air your dirty laundry. You don't have to trust everyone. It seriously damages you a lot. Firemen can do almost everything. You already trust them in life-threatening situations. Why not let them help you with everyday problems too? The center is very important to me. It's about trust, about truth. Ethics reform is about restoring the public trust. When that is in doubt, nothing is more important than restoring it. That's the key to successful nations. We've all grown weary of being lied to online. Let's face it, dudes are always exaggerating their heights, so trust is a hot commodity. Trust yourself and don't do anything that doesn't feel right. Your gut is your biggest support and guide. If you don't trust someone to look after your investments, then they shouldn't be doing the job for you. You need to find someone else. Screaming "you are wrong" at the electorate is not a good strategy for a party seeking to win back its trust. Denial exists because human infants, though equipped with trustometers, are built to trust blindly and absolutely any older person who wanders past. You've just got to trust your instincts and realize that you can't please all the people all the time. You've got to please yourself ultimately in the end, and that's what is most important. Trust me, you have to fight. When people are wrong, you've got to let them know it. Children need to trust and depend upon those who are responsible for them. The maid that loves goes out to sea upon a shattered plank and puts her trust in miracles for safety. Ultimately, the success of America's market economy depends on trust. This includes trust between the buyers and sellers, lenders and borrowers, and between investors and the companies in which they invest. In a multiracial society, trust, understanding, and tolerance are the cornerstones of peace and order. Nothing would work without them. You have these catchphrases that you associate with the X-Files. Trust no one, deny everything, believe the lie was one of them. If you abuse the public trust, we're going to find you and we're going to prosecute you. God must trust some with money and fame because they're people he wants to help. It's kind of astonishing that people trust strangers because of words they write on computer screens and allure them in trusting them. Hire the best people and trust what you hired them to do. This is how great companies make great. Trust in the ability of people to make decisions about their own future is a fundamental tenet of democracy. It's what democracy is all about. Never trust any complicated cocktail that remains perfectly clear until the last ingredient goes in, and then immediately clouds. That could be fishy. Hope is trust in God's promises. Faith that if we act now, the desired blessings will be fulfilled in the future. You cannot have a relationship with someone you can't trust. Be as transparent as you can in your trade. The big thing in life is trust, and this big thing will take you to places. Fanatics do not have faith, they have belief. With faith, you let go your trust, whereas with belief, you cling to it. Businesses and users are going to use technology only if they can trust its services and its reliability. You can't trust a promise someone makes while they're drunk, in love, hungry, or running for office. People tend to lie in all these situations. So near is falsehood to truth that a wise man would do well not to trust himself on the narrow edge. Your confidence is destroyed when you find out you can't trust people. If it's not done ethically, advertising won't be trusted. If consumers don't trust it, advertising is pointless. Don't trust anyone who has been in school for the past 24 consecutive years. The slogan was, "Don't trust anyone over 30. 60 years later, the slogan became, "Don't trust anyone over 90. And that, my dear, is a dilemma. Some directors cast you because they trust you to do the performance, but then they forgot and forget to direct you. You should trust any man in his own art provided he's skilled in it. Having been given the public trust, we have a duty and responsibility to share with the public. Be willing to trust your guts and instincts, especially if you cannot find answers elsewhere. Humility may well be one of the most difficult of the fruit of the Spirit to be cultivated in us and to maintain. That's because without humility, it's not likely that you will put your complete trust in God. Be as transparent as you can in your trade. The big thing in life is trust.